The little girl's voice barely rose above the noise of the crowd. Yet the moment she spoke, the billionaire stopped walking. Security kept moving. Cameras kept flashing. Donors clapped politely. But the man who owned half the skyline of downtown Chicago froze mid-step. He turned slowly, because what the child had just asked for was something money could never buy. Let me ask you something before we go any further. What happens when a powerful life collides with an innocent need? Stay with me. Before we begin, subscribe to Echoes and Struggles and don't leave early. This story isn't about wealth. It's about what wealth can't heal, until the right moment finds it. Jonathan Whitmore was 52 years old, a self-made millionaire, real estate mogul, philanthropist by reputation. He lived in a glass penthouse overlooking Lake Michigan, woke each morning to silence, and ended each night with numbers scrolling across multiple screens. His suits were custom-tailored. His watch cost more than most people's cars. His name opened doors without knocking. And yet, his apartment echoed. No laughter, no warmth, no one waiting. Jonathan had built an empire after losing everything early in life, including his wife Eleanor, who passed away 10 years ago after a brief illness. Their only child, Michael, followed her 2 years later in a car accident. Jonathan still blamed himself for missing. He donated millions to charities, attended fundraisers, smiled for cameras, but nothing touched the hollow place inside him. Grief had become a private room he never unlocked. That afternoon, Jonathan was attending a charity outreach event near a children's hospital, a requirement suggested by his public relations team. He stood on a small stage delivering rehearsed lines about hope, opportunity, and giving back. The applause was polite. Children sat nearby, some in wheelchairs, others clutching stuffed animals with tired hands. Jonathan's words sounded impressive, even to himself, but they felt distant. Then as he stepped down from the platform, a volunteer gently tugged at his sleeve. "Sir, there's a little girl who wants to say something." Jonathan nodded distractedly. The girl stepped forward. She couldn't have been more than 7. Thin arms, oversized sweater, big eyes that had seen too much. She held a folded piece of paper in both hands like it might disappear if she let go. Jonathan bent slightly, smiling politely. "Yes?" he asked. The girl swallowed. "My teacher said we could make wishes today," she said softly. Jonathan glanced at the cameras. This was harmless. "What's your wish?" he asked. She hesitated, then said the words that cracked something deep inside him. "I just wish someone would sit with me. My mom works late, and the hospital gets really quiet at night." The crowd fell silent. No applause, no whispers, just the sound of Jonathan's breath catching in his chest. Midway pause. "Let me ask you, have you ever been surrounded by people and still felt alone? If that question hits close to home, comment "I understand" below. And don't skip ahead, because what happens next changes everything. Jonathan didn't respond immediately. This wasn't a request for money, or toys, or treatment. This was a request he hadn't prepared for. He knelt down, knee to pavement, suit creasing, cameras forgotten. "What's your name?" he asked, voice quieter now. "Lily," she said. "Lily," Jonathan repeated, tasting the name. "When do you feel most alone?" She shrugged. "Nighttime." Something inside Jonathan broke open, not loudly, but completely, because nighttime was when his apartment echoed the loudest. Without thinking, he said, "Would it be okay if I sat with you today?" Lily's eyes widened. "Really?" Jonathan nodded. Security shifted nervously. The PR team whispered urgently. Jonathan waved them off. For the first time in years, he ignored the script. Jonathan returned the next night, then the next. He read Lily's stories, brought her soup, listened when she talked about school, about missing her mom, about being scared. He learned Lily's mother worked 2 jobs, that Lily's father had left years ago. That courage sometimes came in very small packages. Jonathan began funding after-hours hospital companionship programs, then scholarships, then caregiver support networks. But the biggest change wasn't public, it was personal. He started opening his home to laughter again, hosting dinners, calling old friends, visiting places he once avoided. One evening, Lily looked up at him and said, "You don't look sad anymore." Jonathan smiled. You helped me remember how to sit with someone. Months later, Lily was discharged. Jonathan attended her small celebration. No cameras, no press, just cake, balloons, and laughter. Lily hugged him tightly. "Thank you for sitting with me," she said. Jonathan felt tears finally fall. Not of grief, but of release, because in answering a small wish, he had found his way back to life. So let me leave you with this. Are you chasing things, or are you showing up for people? Are you building towers, or sitting beside someone who feels forgotten? If this story moved you, comment below. I choose presence. Like this video to spread kindness. Share it with someone who needs hope today. And subscribe to Echoes and Struggles, where stories remind us that true wealth isn't measured in numbers, but in moments. Because sometimes the wish is small, but the response can change everything.